to pay tribute to it in the year of Italian Culture Africa, and to be here in the African Temple of Opera, which is the Artscape Theatre in Cape Town. So I would like to thank the Italian Cultural Institute for organizing these. I would like to thank the Artscape Theatre and the Cape Town Opera for the great hospitality. And of course, I would like to thank the Teatro dell'Opera di Roma for conceiving this fascinating journey through sketches and costumes of the Italian opera. Thank you very much. I hope you will enjoy the exhibition. I now leave the floor to the director of the Italian Cultural Institute.
A lot, and I also want to thank the institution that made this show possible. First of all, Teatro dell'Opera di Roma. I had the pleasure and the honor to collaborate with these two amazing persons for more than 10 years now. I started in Rome when I just started my career at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and then we went on with a collaboration in New York for the Verdi anniversary in 2013. It seemed like a big challenge to bring this to South Africa, but I think we did a good job. And I'm happy being here. This show started in Pretoria last March. We had a show running for 1 month at the Ditsong Museum of Cultural Heritage in Pretoria, and now we are in Cape Town until the 10th of June. Thanks to the collaboration of Cape Town Opera, Elise Brunel, and all the staff of the Cape Town Opera, Marita, Christian, who is not here anymore, but he also was a great addition, and of course Artscape, Marlene Leroux, and all the staff at the Artscape for giving us the opportunity to be here in the heart of the South African theater culture. And I also want to add a thank to the Consol of Italy, Emanuele Pollio, and all the staff at the Consulate of Italy. Thank you very much.
It's also with a sad note that I would like to start, because one of our icons passed away while he was teaching, Sitwell Hartman. And I think it will just be appropriate tonight that we have a moment of silence for this man that gave so much of himself for young stars that is currently singing in Italy and all over the world. Just a moment of silence for this exhibition. But there's also the board members of the opera that is here, the chairperson of the opera that's here. Thank you very much. To Liz, thank you so much that we could collaborate again. And to Leslie, to our board members that is present here tonight, Njiko and Neil, thank you that you're always so open that we can do this for Cape Town, but also for Africa, especially for our country. And then I would also our CFO, because sometimes I need to push him to say, listen, it's over time, these things need to go up. Because we have, as you can see, we have young people coming to the theatre all the time. They just left now. They came to see My Children, My Africa. And I want to say to Fabio and to the Consul General and to the curators, embracing Africa is more than just embracing Africa. It's culture, it's about sharing each other's hearts, the pulse of what we are. And when you're a singer, you can't sing if your heart is not open. You can't sing if you are not open for passion. You can't sing if you don't understand yourself. You can't sing when you don't understand your identity. And this is what opera is about. Opera is about life. Opera is about where are we going to, telling the stories of centuries ago. And we are on a journey in Africa of telling our own stories as well. And embracing the title of Africa is about joining our worlds. Because Africa is passion. Italy is passion. It's not just about the food, but it's the stories that we share. And this is what tonight is about. Every costume comes from a specific opera. And every costume tells a story about life, tragedy, and about a journey. And this is what this exhibition is about. Tonight, Consol of Italy. We're sharing tonight a moment in history, but also a moment that we're going to say to the world that we're for peace and we for openness, but it's also about acceptance of people, of human beings. And this is what this theatre is about. It's to breathing about life and about human beings, that we all matters. And we hope that this exhibition, with the stories that goes with the costume, will tell the story that everybody matters on our continent and in Italy and in Europe. It is sometimes only water that separates us, but all of us are just human beings. Welcome to the space, and I would like to say again, when we shared that coffee in my office, it was more than coffee. We shared life. When Fabio, with his passion, came to see me, I thought, what is the Italians now all about? The opera is going to be here. It was something totally different, but connecting our souls. Because when you put on that costume, you put on a journey. So I open this journey for us, not about costumes only, but about life. I thank you.
Cape Town Opera, and about a year ago, Fabio came to see us and said, I've got something absolutely amazing that needs to come to Cape Town, and you are the opera company. Let's see if we can do this together. And we thought, well, you know, timing and venue, and it's all very difficult. But then as we talked and talked, and we realized, you know what, we're actually thinking about doing an Italian opera with the University of Cape Town here at Artscape, and wouldn't it be perfect to have I Capuletti e I Montecchi together with some beautiful costumes and designs from Roma. And I think I'm thrilled that we've been able to make it happen with the great help of Artscape to give us such a beautiful venue. One of the things that makes me so excited about this is that this is the backstage. When we're audience members, we see everything from the front, but now for us to be able to literally touch and to see that beginning art, when the designer first started thinking, what does Aida look like for me? What does Cavalleria Rusticana look like for me? And to do those paintings from their beautiful ideas and hearts and minds. To see that, to me, is a rare privilege. And I'm just so thrilled that the Italian government has decided it was important to share those talents and that pure art with the rest of us around the world. And I wanted to say thank you so much for bringing it here to Cape Town. Thank you.
For the great opportunity and the honor we have to be in this wonderful country, in behalf of our theater, Rome Opera House, first of all, we would like to thank for the Artscape, Marlene. And for the Cape Town Opera, Elise Brunner, a kiss for you. And Marita Visagi, that I don't see now because I have in my spectacle now. We kindly accepted to host our exhibition. We thank the Italian Minister of Foreign Affairs with whom we have been collaborating since 2011. We thank the new appointed Italian consul, Mr. Emanuele Pollio. I don't kiss you. We thank the director of the Italian Institute of Culture in Pretoria, Fabio Troisi. kiss the other curator, Madame Alessandra Malusardi, who invited us and with whom we are collaborating since 2011. This year, 2019, is a year that celebrates a great event, Italia Cultural Africa, an event created by the Italian Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the integrated promotion program conceived to improve and expand the cultural relationship between our country and the sub-Saharan African area, through the realization of many events in synergy with local cultural realities, with the aim of changing skills and experience to enhance and develop both cultural identities. In managing the archive of Teatro dell'Opera di Roma and creating many different exhibitions all over the world, we understood how cultural is a powerful vehicle of communication, maybe the strongest. Our mission is to preserve and spread the knowledge of a great form of art such as opera. In this occasion, with our exhibition entitled Italian Opera Embrace Africa, after the opening in Pretoria, we have the great opportunity here in Cape Town to present our exhibition in one of the most important theaters of the African continent. This exhibition is a tribute to opera, a journey through the masterpiece and the most famous character of the lyrical repertoire performed at the Teatro dell'Opera in the last century. A selection of 49 sketches and 14 costumes related to production from 1912 to the present day, of Barbiere di Siviglia to Aida, Tosca, Madama Butterfly, La Traviata, Andrea Chenier, Don Pasquale, Cavalleria Rusticana, and many others, including works of renowned artists such as Giorgio De Chirico, Luchino Visconti, and Franco Zeffirelli, and costume worn by great singers like Luciano Pavarotti and Maria Callas. As a special tribute to South Africa, there will be a video of one of her latest production of Lulu by Alban Berg, directed by the great and famous South African artist William Kentridge, an example of evolution of the theater in modern times, some of technology and pure art. We are happy to announce a new production commissioned by Roma Opera House to William Kentridge called Waiting for the Sibylla, that the South African artist is creating in this very moment, and will have its premiere on the 10th of September. Thank you everybody for a cocktail on this